Okay, so today we're going to try and build a HOKU from FMQ flip mode quads, and you know, I bought this frame to be open. You know, I bought it. It wasn't given to me, so and I'm going to do a little bit of a review on it just to see how it works. So I have all the parts here I'm going to put into this quad. First of all, there's the frame. My first thoughts on just looking at the frame is the quality of the carbon is that nice matte quality carbon. I really like it. And these arms are pretty thick. These are real thick arms. The plates are much thinner, but you know, you'll see how it goes together, and I actually like how it's together. I'm going to build it with pretty standard stuff. These Hobby King 12 amp ESCs or Afro ESCs. That's what I got at the moment, and Hobby King motors, and a small 5.8 and a FR Sky, and a little FPV cam over here. Nothing special. This is all standard stuff. It's not high performance. I'm not a great builder, and I'm not a great high performance pilot. But I'm going to try and do this and see you know, how this quad turns out, and give you my thoughts on it. So you know, here we go. Okay, so there you have it. I did my little assembly there so far. Let me put some of my tools back here. And that's the frame sort of put together. It is comes with a little camera mount for here, a board camera mount, but I'll be mounting this guy on there. So that'll make one difference, and you know, let's take it further and start with the electronics. One thing I must say, the 3-point connector here really makes it a very sturdy frame, and these arms are really thick, so I'm really liking it, and I like that it's held with three bolts there, and it's very, very small. You can also see this is not a complete X. This is still an H quad. I mean, the line from here and here is not directly in line, so it's really a little H quad. Size, it is roughly, very roughly 9 inches between. Well, let's measure that a little bit more exact. From center to here is exactly 9 inches. It makes it about a 220 size. So from motor to motor, 220, 230. So let's check it out. Let's start drinking my Gatorade while we start adding in the electronics. Okay, so I got that going. The little motors are now on there, and what I like about it, of course, it's nice and thick like this, and so it has a protection for the little motors on there. Well, these are actually 2204 motors. So next I'll start with the electronics by adding the power distribution board, and then on top of that, I will probably put a little CC3D flight controller. I've got an A's here too, but I think just for this initial test, I'll just put a CC3D in there and let's see where that goes. So let's go. Okay, so now most of the electronics have been added. They're all on there, motors, ESCs. I haven't shrinked them yet. This guy might be a little bit of an issue at the back here. Yeah, it's actually supposed to stand up, but I'm having a little bit of an issue with that, and that's just because of my hardware. It's supposed to actually come through here. I'll see what I can do about that. But I think the props, which are 5-inch props over here, would be far away from that anyway. So it's looking good at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting it on the computer and connecting up the little FR Sky over here, the receiver. RC receiver is going to go over there, and then we still got to of course add program it and stuff. So let's see how that goes. So yeah, there it is, finally built. It looks really good. I like it. Everything went in very easy and without any issues. You can see there's my power distribution, my CC3D in there. I'll flash with clean flight and stuff, but the camera fits nicely in front here. I can bring some tilt onto it, and that actually works. The props work. I mounted the FPV at the moment like that. It should really be standing up, but I need a little piece of hardware. And I'll fly this guy on 4S, of course, and I'll play a little bit with the props, but all in all, it's looking good. Doing a quick weigh-in over here. Let's get that going. Let's see. It's 344 as is, and if I add the 4S battery, it's 450. So 450 grams. That's not too bad. I like that. That is pretty light. I've got the battery strap in there, something like this. There it is. Let's see if I can fire her up. And here's my trusty old controller. There we go. Yep, definitely working. So let's see how that goes, and we'll go take it for a test flight soon. Thank you.